7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Yeah. Kim Jong-un bans leather jackets in North Korea. An update on Black Friday. The South Point Mall in North Carolina is reopened after a shooting that injured 3 people, including a 10-year-old. A son also on Thanksgiving, good family story, shot his mother while riding in a passenger car. Also got out of the car and started firing at other people. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope it was a good time. China reportedly made an app to show people that are standing near you if they're in debt. Part of a new intrusive social credit policy, which is good because whatever happens there will be happening here in about 4 months. Seth Rogen went viral after shrugging off Los Angeles car burglaries, which actually don't love Seth Rogen, but I kind of agree with him there. New variant, guys. Have you heard about the Omicron variant? The WHO skipped 2 letters in the Greek alphabet, naming this variant. This heavily mutated variant that no one knows what's going to happen, and they're already overreacting, and we're in for some lockdowns. Fucking keep looping that, dude. Loop the fucking Star Spangled Banner. There's more good news. A man's obituary, just after Thanksgiving, urged bettors to bet heavy on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. I just thought that was funny. Degenerate dude, gambler. Also, Ghislaine Maxwell's trial starts this week. It's probably out now, starting now by the time the podcast is out. Her brother is insisting that the trial is overhyped, quote. Meanwhile, the child victims insist that she was the central to Epstein's sex ring. So, who knows? Also, I've been hearing Prince Andrew accusations will be left out of this case. So that's interesting. Finally, Matt Damon is co-writing a book on clean water that includes input from Bill Clinton. So, a lot of good stuff happening in the country there. Welcome to the Naughty Doctors podcast.
That shakes out in the editing.
What's up, dude?
How much?
What do you got going on coming up? Oh, I'm Dave Caggiano.
I'm Dan Reardon.
Yeah.
And this is the first episode of the Naughty Doctors podcast.
Yeah.
So, strap in.
Yeah. What do you got coming up?
Yeah, not much. Per usual. I got the... we're plugging things right now.
Yeah. Plug it up, dude.
I got... well, let's plug the show, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
The under the same brand umbrella, the Naughty Doctors comedy brand. We got a show at 6 Gear.
Yeah.
Restaurant Southie.
December 11th?
It's December 11th.
Yeah, December 11th in South Boston at 6 Gear. Get tickets at one of our social medias. It's a good comedy show. We do it monthly. Yeah,
monthly showcase show. We are doing a special event. If you want to mark your calendars for February, bringing in a special headliner to be announced.
Yeah. So come see one of our shows.
Yeah, come see one of those shows.
And then other than that, I don't know.
We're both at CBS Scene regularly.
Yeah, at Patriot Place.
Yeah.
That's about it. What's up, dude?
Yeah, nothing.
It's
tough to do a plug segment when you get nothing to plug.
I know. Our December's looking sparse.
Yeah, there's not much happening. We did have a fucking killer show last night at the Hatbox Theater in Concord, New Hampshire.
Dude, here's the thing about comedy. You never know what you're getting into.
You never know what you're going to walk into.
Yeah.
And, last night was just the prime example of that. And listen, we appreciate all the experiences. We're not trying to shit on anyone or any venue or any show. We appreciate the stage time.
Yeah.
It was an interesting experience.
Yeah, so, fucking Jaylene hit me up. Is like, I'm doing a theater show in New Hampshire. And
so immediately you're going to be like... What's your definition of a theater? First of all,
yeah, exactly. No, but I had to give up my day at the Scene to like go. I was like, all right, maybe this will be something. You know what I mean? It's a theater show.
Yeah, you gotta roll the dice. Hey, whatever.
Yeah. She's like, you and Dan should come up. do it. I'm like, okay. And then, of course, Jaylene doesn't end up showing
Then she
up.
bails. Just
This is one thing
by
after another.
coincidence, the guy's like, we show up and the dude's like, yeah, no one that's on the poster showed up. So
Yeah.
that's not a great start to the.
Yeah, we'll just go into the. So first off, it's in Concord, New Hampshire. It's like over an hour drive.
Yeah, which is classic. You're gonna get fucked.
Yeah, and it's like the Hatbox Theater, and then I don't know, dude. It's never a good sign when you walk into a theater and there's one person sitting there, and the show starts in half an hour.
And that one person, you end up finding out is one of the comics' girlfriends.
Yeah, that's true.
Who didn't even buy tickets.
Yeah, it's just wicked funny. It's just like that's the moment you're like, oh shit, we got.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's just like I don't know, man. It's just a weekly. It's a week. You basically get fucked once a week, hard.
At least, yeah, hard once a week, mildly like 7 other times a week.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like you go into these shows and it's like, okay, there's no audience here. So then your brain starts thinking like, what's this set gonna look like? Because it's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
And you're just like, all right, so I'm gonna go up there and do whatever 10 minutes to pretty much no laughs.
Yeah.
And you just got to get yourself ready for that and just work on pushing through, I guess.
But dude, this theater was like, it was so funny because it was like, it's like one of those small community theaters that puts on like a Christmas Carol. Like, dude, it was the funniest thing ever. It's like a small little dark theater. I don't know how many like seats that was. Probably like, I don't know,
50, maybe more. I don't know.
Maybe more. Like probably like 75 to 100. Maybe not. Maybe not even. But like. The dude comes on to like do the the pre-show announcements, and it's like a theater voice dude.
Yeah, he's like a pro.
He's giving a professional set of announcements to literally 5 people.
I thought he was doing a bit, dude. He went on for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. He's like, and next week we have the showing of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, a classic tale of, and it's just like 5 people there, like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, then he gets into he's going down the snacks menu.
Yeah.
Like, we got prepackaged popcorn and candy.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, start the show.
Yeah, let's just do this. Let's get it over with.
Yeah, but dude, this is one of those places where it's definitely like a artsy theater. It's not a place that would be. It's not a stand-up venue.
No. No, that's what I'm saying. It's literally like, have you been to like the North Shore Music Theater and Beverly?
Yeah, it's like that.
It's literally like that. Yeah.
And dude, the guy's doing the announcement. He's like, so every so often we have people come in and pitch new shows and shoot new show ideas. And you can just tell stand-up comedy was like pitched. It's like, oh, maybe we can do this every once in a while.
Yeah.
And which is one of the most risky pitches you can make.
To anyone. Literally. Every time I see a bar that's like, there's like a new open mic at a bar, I'm like, oh, they don't know. Like, they don't know what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah, that's a new management situation.
They think they're doing, like, a comedy night, and it's like, they're like, oh, yeah, there's going to be people, like, but like, because they've probably been to a Lenny Clark comedy show, and they're like, okay, yeah, it's going to be, like, good dudes, whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's just, like, 30 mentally ill, like, 20-year-olds that show up and just rip, like, abortion jokes.
Couple N-words, probably.
Yeah.
A couple,
a
couple racists.
Yeah. And then, but the bar is just already locked in at this point.
Yeah, dude, because anyone that thinks of comedy that's not a comedian just thinks of, like, Netflix. They're like, it's going to be something like that.
Yeah.
Like, they have no fucking idea.
Dude, how often do you get that question? It's like, just, when you get your Netflix special, or I'm like, yeah, dude.
First of all, that's not happening. So
yeah. Get that out of your head.
Get that out of your head immediately. And it's like, when can I come see you?
Yeah.
5 years from now?
Yeah. I always tell people, like, when you getting a Netflix special, because they always ask that. I'm like, likely not, but if ever, it'll be in probably 15 to 20 years. And they're like, well, what? What do you... They're like, what do you mean? The people think you do like 6 open mics and then you just get on Netflix.
Yeah. No. The amount of information that's out there about like open mic comedy is non-existent. Like, that's the thing. Is, when you start doing comedy, you do like your first month of open mics. You don't really know that either. Yeah. So you're like, you do comedy once, and then your friends are like, "Let me come see you." And then you let like a group of 6 people come.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
It's also I don't know. I forget what the fuck I was gonna say. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. When people are like, this is my other favorite question. People are like, how much money do you make? Do you make any money? How much money do you make? I'm like, dude, I'm running probably negative $5,000 on the year.
Yeah, we're in the hole.
I'm in the hole for a long time.
I mean, between like boozing,
Yeah,
buying
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
food and drinks at open mics,
yeah,
driving around, fucking hour car rides, New Hampshire, Maine, whatever.
yeah.
It's like,
And it's not even bad in Boston. Like in New York, you have to like pay for open
yeah,
mics.
somehow that hasn't made its way to Boston, which is like you'd think those
Crazy.
people would be all over that.
I know. It's like a two. You see on like Love 'Em everything. You see like SB and like all like the New York, they're posting. It's like $5 for 5 minutes plus a 2-drink minimum.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, what the fuck
What
is
are we
going
doing
on?
here?
Yeah,
Who's dude, I saw that when they were doing the I mean, I guess if you want to support the venue, that's understandable, but they were doing like park mics for $5.
yeah,
And it was like, what are we paying for here?
yeah.
You brought a fucking handheld speaker into Central Park.
Dude, that was the lowest when we did that Central Park. Me and Reardon did a fucking open mic in Central Park in January. In no joke, like 15 degrees plus a wind chill.
Yeah, it was
crazy.
horrific.
It was crazy. Literally, there were like gale force winds coming off the Trump Tower, and the fucking we were just getting rocked. That was probably a low point of anything.
That was a
I've
low.
done. Yeah.
Looking back, we were so desperate to do comedy at that point because
know.
that was when everything was shut down. Dude, New York wasn't even open. They weren't even restaurants weren't even open.
Yeah, nothing was.
We were
open.
like, let's do a New York trip.
Yeah. We were just walking around Manhattan, Koreatown with like nothing
Yeah,
open.
Nothing open. No, an outdoor open mic under our belts. Like we're crushing this
Yeah,
trip.
we're like, yeah, dude, we're fucking out in New York. Whatever. But no one else is doing anything. So
No, it ended up being good.
it's more than most people can say.
Yeah, that was a tough.
That's still better than Zoom comedy.
Yeah, fuck that. You do any Zoom shows? I did one Zoom show. Never again.
I did one.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Did you do Peter Luce?
No, I did a Josh Day show.
Oh.
I tried to do it good though. I'm like, as long as I'm doing this, like I set up a mic stand, and like a tripod and
really?
everything. I was like, I'm gonna at least act like a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people get on those things. They're like laying in bed.
That's literally what I did.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in the Cape. I was on a vacation in the Cape, and I was hammered. And I was just like, dude, I was just dreading it all day.
He's like, what the fuck did I say yes to this?
Yeah. I was in like a cabin in the Cape with like shit Wi-Fi, and
Yeah.
I was just laying in bed drunk, like just whatever.
And that's the only way to do a Zoom show though.
Yeah. Oh, you know who I followed on that is that dude Gianmarco, whatever.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, who's literally everywhere all over.
He's like the
Twitter.
Zoom champ. He's he's good in general.
he's
but
good.
he like
He's good.
wins like every Zoom competition.
Yeah. He's the Zoom god, dude.
Yeah, the Zoom god.
And he was like, he like did it. It was funny because like he did his set and then he was like, all right guys, like I gotta go to another show. I'm just like, dude, you're not.
I gotta run over to
Yeah.
I gotta run over.
I got another spot. I gotta run over to.
Run over to my kitchen.
Yeah, for another show. And then he just logged off immediately, and I was just like,
Whatever, dude. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
yeah. It was funny though. It was just funny. Like everyone's just fake. I mean, that's comedy. Everyone fakes it forever.
Yeah.
No one's real. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
So yeah, what were we? Oh yeah, last night. So me and we did comedy to 5 people in an empty theater.
But that is decent for just like powering through.
Yeah.
Just being like, I know no one's gonna laugh. They hate me after 2 jokes.
Yeah.
And I got to do 8 more minutes. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Just push through.
The kid who headlined was supposed to do 20. He did no more than 12. What was his name? He's cool.
Yeah. Dan Gilbert.
Yeah, he's nice.
Very funny.
That was wicked fun. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to. He literally the whole time was like, I don't want to be here. What's that?
You had them flip music on. Let's talk about the intro. How like ridiculous of a production this thing was for nobody being there. They had
Yeah, so first it was the full theater voice intro.
yeah, and then they had the walk up music, and you gotta. We were walking up from about 5 feet from the microphone, so they'd announce the next comedian, and you'd be like halfway to the mic. They'd like start an intro song, like some like wild
Yeah.
80s like pump up song.
Yeah.
And then you'd grab the mic and they'd cut it.
Yeah.
It'd be like 3 seconds.
It was literally like 5 notes of like an 80s song. It was so funny.
It was wild.
Dude, that was great. But I will say that guy was very nice, the host and the guy that put the show on.
Oh yeah.
And it would be I'm sure it's a good show. He kind of probably got fucked because it was like Thanksgiving weekend.
No, when we complain about shows, like it's nobody's fault.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really nobody's fault.
Yeah, it's somebody's
Sometimes
fault
the
that
audience
no one
just
wants
doesn't
to
buy
see
tickets.
comedy.
Yeah, it's stand-up comedy as a whole.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
yeah,
It shouldn't
yeah.
exist.
Yeah. Dude,
is what we're saying.
this is what you gotta understand. If you go and see a professional comedy show, sometimes that sucks. So if you if you go and see like a low-level comedy show that like we're on, it's probably.
I mean, dude, you could have someone on a show. You could go pay big money to see a comedy show, and there could be someone that started comedy a month ago on it.
Yeah, yeah. Which there was. Those tickets were not inexpensive.
Those were like mid-level comedy tickets, and that's just how it works. Though you can fake your way. Someone it's like, yeah, I liked your shit at the open mic the other night.
Yeah,
come do my show.
Yeah,
like, I started yesterday.
Dude, the loss that theater took last night on that show is probably mind-boggling.
Dude,
they probably sold a candy bar, and
none of those people took their fucking masks off to laugh. So I don't think they were there. I don't think they were eating or drinking either.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's the other thing. It was just like 8. I mean, there was a row of 80-year-olds. I kind of went to. I felt bad after. I need to when I do crowd work or whatever like that. I need to make it nice at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you got to be like
fucking dig the hole and then just make no attempt to
get
out of it.
Dude, I'm so bad at that. I actually made a fucking note last night. I was like, I need to do that thing that people do where they're like, thank you for playing along and you know what I mean, and being cool, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Another time. Not that they didn't fucking deserve it.
Yeah, but that was wild. One lady was literally falling asleep.
Dude, was she asleep? I thought
lady,
she was like
the lady all in the end. Yeah, she was
cause
leaning on her hand like this.
I was doing my jokes. I was 2 jokes in. And I thought this lady was just looking at the ground because she didn't want to listen to me. She didn't want to witness what I was saying.
No, she was probably let out. This is the latest she's ever been out of the nursing home, and she was just
yeah. There's the nursing home shuttles out front. Just idling. Waiting to pick them up.
Fucking what's the fucking one? Oh, the Gliss. It was the Gliss.
Yeah,
the Greater Lynn Senior Services is just out front.
Just out front idling.
Yeah. Dude, that's literally. It's so funny. Every now I'd say once a month or maybe twice a month you get a show that's it makes doing comedy worth it.
Yeah,
you know
it keeps you going.
You're
like, all right, this is why I was doing this.
Yeah. It's like a big crowd, a good crowd. People want to laugh and you have a good
do
set.
well,
yeah, and you're like, okay, nice. This is sick. And then 90% of the rest of the time it's just me getting into my car and just shutting the door and then just screaming.
Yeah, dude, it's a nightmare. It's every other 90% of the shows are a nightmare. Open because you'll do the best show you've ever had in your life on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
and then you'll fucking ride that high into Sunday. And then you'll get, all right, I'm gonna hit this week strong. Dude, your first mic, you'll get fucking bumped on the list. There'll be no one there. You'll bomb.
Yeah.
And then you'll be you walk back, you motherfucker, you'll miss the second mic you were trying to go to, and you're like, I'm never doing this again.
Yeah.
I hate comedy. Everyone's a scumbag. They're out to get me.
Yeah. Bro, the night always starts off so positive. You're always all right, I got 3 mics lined up tonight. All right, we're gonna rip this. I got this new joke. It's great. Then you get to the first mic, you do that joke you were gonna do. It sucks. It bombs.
You didn't remember the words. Right?
Yeah, you got on that list later than you wanted to, so you missed the next mic.
Yeah, 10 people showed up at 5 because they have no jobs.
Yeah, that's the other thing, dude. I feel like we're, I don't want to say better people than most comedians. We at least have dude, that's the thing,
Well, dude, the less you have going on in your life, the better you're set up for comedy, just from a timing standpoint.
Yeah.
He's well, if you have to work till any normal time, you're kind of fucked.
It's literally
if you can't stay out till 1 a.m. you're fucked.
Exactly. These people, you literally have to. It's fucking insane. And the people that sit and watch these shows, I don't think they in their heads oh, this kid's a comedian, but in reality, most of them are just unemployed losers.
It's just a fact. Bro.
It's just a fact. It just is what it is. It's just crazy kids that I don't even know, didn't get enough attention or something, and now they're on stage. It's insane.
Yeah, I don't know. But dude, no one's. There's some people that have dropped out of college to do comedy. It's You didn't need to do that, man.
Yeah.
You could have just stuck with college.
Dude,
Like I
that's-
quit my job to do comedy.
Yeah,
It's like, bro, you can do both for a long time.
Yeah. That's because that's the thing. Like, I feel like people watch too many podcasts nowadays, and it's like they hear the stories like of like the old days, and they think that's just what it is now. They're like, oh yeah, like so and so like dropped out. Bill Burr fucking went to like Emerson for a little and dropped out. Won the
Moved
Boston.
to New York.
Yeah.
The whole thing. It's like, yeah, man, it doesn't work like that anymore. And,
Yeah.
you listen to a guy that made it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
There's thousands of others of those dudes
Yeah.
that it never worked out.
Yeah, dude. And that's why the podcast advice is so bad to follow. It sounds so good because you're like, yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, all these guys more or less got lucky. Like, they all worked hard, but like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like,
A lot of luck.
it's a lot of luck.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't
And talent.
and yeah, you have to be and talent. That's the big
Talented.
piece a lot of people doesn't think matter. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, I don't know, man.
Yeah. So whatever that show. Then we fucking. Well, we did get paid. We got gas money, which was nice
Yeah,
last night. Which that also doesn't usually happen. I
No.
wasn't expecting that.
was not expecting that. And he said, well, he'll hook us up in the future, which
Yeah.
is all you can ask for.
Yeah, that guy was funny. He was talking about going on a date in the green room. Dude, this chick was trying to bang this guy, and he was just perplexed by it. It was. I liked that guy. I liked him from the
Yeah,
start. I was
he's,
like, this guy's a fucking
he's a wild
Yeah,
card.
he's a wild card. It was good. It was a decent time.
Yeah,
But what else have we been up to, dude? We fucking last week we had a nice little. Oh, we shot the fucking. If you guys are watching this, you may have seen the promo.
promo.
We shot a nice little promo last week.
Yeah, that was we based the plan for that was let's get banged up and go into Boston and see what happens, and that's I think we did it. I think we accomplished.
Yeah. We ended up. Yeah, we went to a show at Nick's Comedy Stop. Dude, Ray Harrington fucking murdered.
Yeah, he's been on Conan.
I know. You can tell.
Yeah, he's a pro. Dude, they need to move next Comedy Stop to
That spot.
spot full time.
Yeah. If anyone's ever been there for a show, it's just a nightclub. I mean, it's a pretty historic place. It's a great spot, like good history.
Yeah, the
But,
name is historic.
Yeah, but it's just not in the best.
It's hard
spot.
it's hard to do comedy when there's a bass shaking the floor. The audience thinks the place is imploding, and you're trying to like do punchlines.
Yeah. Have you ever, Maddie? Have you ever been to Nick's Comedy Stop? You been to any comedy shows in Boston? No. Yeah, I go to comedies all the time. Oh, okay, you don't have to lie.
Not recently.
Yeah.
Never Nick's. I've been to a lot of Boston.
Yeah. Which is like always legit people that go through there.
Yeah.
You gotta start, dude. You gotta go to some of these like less good shows just for the laughs of how bad it is.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, it's So anyways, yeah, we got pretty drunk there, and then Reardon tried to fucking fight a. Reardon kept asking a bouncer if he was the bouncer. It was the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. I have video of it, by the way. I haven't looked at it because I'm like, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't like confrontation like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, I was dressed like a bouncer. I was like, "You the bouncer?"
Yeah, you look. It's so funny.
I was bouncing.
It's
bro.
so funny to. It's so funny to walk up to a bouncer and ask him if he's the bouncer over and over again. You work here? He's like. It's so funny because you weren't like blatantly saying anything like confrontational.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be
You just
confrontational.
kept repeatedly asking him that to the point where he was just like felt self-conscious about it.
It's like, wait, do I work here?
Yeah. And then the other one came over and was trying to be like the peacemaker. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
recall.
Yeah. You're a fucking psycho.
It was promo night. It'd
Yeah.
get wild.
Bro, tell him about the fucking gambling den. The Chinese gambling
The Chinese gambling den. Yeah. Listen, you never know what you're going to find at a 5-story walk-up in Chinatown. That's
den. Yeah. That's the key.
That's the key. You just got it's trial and error. You don't know what you're looking for a lot
Yeah,
of the time. You're just
yeah.
like, what could I find that might be crazy? So we walk up to this. I think it must have been 4 or 5 stories up. We rang the.
It was like 5.
Yeah.
We were just ringing apartments
Yeah.
around Chinatown. Dude, we were just walking around Chinatown. You're like, this place looks sketchy. And we just started ringing doorbells until we got buzzed in.
Yeah. And then you walk upstairs and you hear like, I don't know why we picked that one. And there was just like
Because they buzzed. They were the
they were the only ones that buzzed us up. So they open the door, and there's like, I don't know, 10 dudes playing.
Well, so the fucking guy, we were walking up the stairs, and then a guy leaned over the railing, and like he like made like a motion. Do you remember that? He like made a weird motion with his hands like this, and I was like, I don't know, is he like, this is either like a rub and tug or like I thought that's what it was because that's what the motion looked like.
Yeah.
He didn't speak any English, obviously, and then we walked.
Oh, pool. He's doing pool.
He was doing the pool stick.
Okay,
he was doing the billiards shit. But I thought he was. I
didn't know they had a hand signal.
They did like a jack off motion. Yeah, that's what he did. Because he did that, and you were like, and you were like, yeah. What the fuck?
He got to just say yeah. You got to.
Was he like racking a shotgun or just jerk?
We're gonna get jerked up or play some pool.
Just honestly, kind of sick combo, dude.
Fun story either way.
Yeah. So we fucking go in.
Yeah, so we're in this pool, like pool den, and we're like.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy until we watched for 5 minutes and realized they all sucked.
Yeah, that was the funniest.
This isn't like high stakes pool. We thought it was gonna be. We watched. This is some like high stakes pool den.
Yeah, like in this like it was like a underground fucking gambling den in Chinatown. We walk in. There's like a desk with a dude at it, and then like that dude that's like where he was sitting, and then there's the back room. And all you can just hear like chattering in like Mandarin or like Cantonese in the back room. Like girls like I hear like girl voice. There's no girls visible.
Yeah,
it's just like all young Asian dudes that like they look like they look like FaZe Clan or like one of those like video game like teams.
Oh, yeah.
It just looked like a video game team.
Just a video game pool team.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it looked like. And you just hear like muttering of like Chinese in the back and then we just walk. You're like, can we you said the way you asked if we can watch was wicked funny. I forget your verbiage. You were like, can we observe?
You said trying to be formal.
Bro, you were being so formal. It was wicked funny.
I didn't want to get shot.
Observe or it was something like that. You're like, can we observe? And I was like, dude, they think we're cops, bro. We both.
We'd probably do.
We looked like undercover cops.
Yeah.
You were just dressed like that. I was probably just dressed like we just looked like cops.
I mean, like, I don't know. They let us in though. If they didn't want to let us in, they probably would have.
Yeah, they were so nice.
Very nice.
Wicked nice.
Yeah, then we asked to play, and we probably put on the worst pool performance that's ever been put on. I mean, it was next level bad.
I did not want to play because I was like because we were watching and they all like there was like one good kid, which this is the funniest part. If you go into like an underground Chinese gambling den, you just assume everyone's fucking nasty at pool, and they're all like oh, these kids are gonna be fucking sick. Like they're here on like a weekend night, like middle of the night.
Yeah, how do they know about this place? Yeah, like they came to play.
Yeah, like they're here all the time probably. Like they're probably betting big. For no one was gambling. There was no money being thrown around.
Which was probably the first thing.
That was the first sign.
Right,
yeah. And then we start watching and like these kids are just fucking biffing shots, dude. They're just like they suck, dude.
Or they bring out that like I don't even know what it's called, like extension tool.
Yeah.
And fucking just scratched.
Yeah. Yeah. So you started getting your comments up. In my head, I'm like, okay, they think we're like nasty probably.
Yeah.
This is I'm always like want to keep the allure alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like we should have just bounced and said, you know what?
We should just watch and bounce because then if we bounced in their heads, they'd be like, they're probably fucking sick, dude. And they probably think like we're not good enough
to play
to even play.
Yeah.
So I wanted to keep. You're like,
let's play.
So they set us up at a table.
Yeah, I don't think we hit.
Dude, it was the longest game of. It was the longest game of pool that's ever been played.
You started just fucking dropping balls in.
Like, I just started. Yeah, when people weren't looking, I was just throwing them in the pockets. Yeah. It was so bad. And you know where it was really. It took that dude, the main dude that didn't speak in English. He came over and set us up, and then watched for 2 shots, and then walked away.
Like,
it took him 2 shots to realize like, oh, these kids are garbage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suck at pool.
I can't play. I think I played like 5 times.
And then we were like, dude, we should just be pool guys.
That's a classic.
We're like, how long would it take to get good at pool?
Probably 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know, every day for 10 years, and then you're probably decent at it.
Yeah.
We'd have to start when we were like 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's be pool guys.
Yeah. So we played the longest game ever, and then left, and it was
time to go home.
But we almost didn't leave. It was I knew we were gonna have to pay for it.
Yeah, it was only $10 though.
Yeah, Neither of us had cash on us.
Obviously.
I left to go find an ATM. There weren't any ATMs. I was like, Dan's probably getting fucking jumped up. They obviously have guns and prostitutes in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, so he was like, he's like, oh, Bank of America? I was like, yeah.
That's so funny. That's
Yeah.
like the one English phrase he knew.
BOA?
Yeah.
So just hit him with the 10 spot.
He just transferred it over.
Yeah.
He probably has your fucking routing number and account
Oh, yeah,
number.
my account's drained.
Yeah. You wake up in the morning, it's $0.
Man, that was a mistake.
Yeah. That was wicked funny, though.
Yeah.
That was a good night. So,
Got
yeah.
the
dude.
promo.
Yeah. How's your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving's good, dude. This is always the longest week of the year, though.
I know.
It's always like,
Well, for drinkers.
well, yeah, everyone's like, oh, Thanksgiving Eve is the biggest drinking night of the year. It's like, no, it's the biggest drinking week of the year.
Yeah. You're like, every night is
Every
my
night is
Thanksgiving.
crazy.
Yeah. Every night of the year
I
is
mean, it's
Thanksgiving.
Tuesday. You got Wednesday off, so it's like, yeah, let's go Tuesday. And then Wednesday's Wednesday. Thursday's Thanksgiving. Friday's free day.
Yeah.
And then, by yesterday, I was shocked. Good thing we had that show.
Yeah, you would.
It was just an excuse to not go back to tavern, basically.
I know. I was proud of you. I went after.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. It's just like I by like Friday. You wake up Friday. You don't even know what day it is.
I know.
I was like, I don't know. It's the funnest. It's my favorite week of the year, but it's like it's just chaos.
Yeah, it's too much. I fucking I made sangria and it was a big hit. I made sangria in I went to Lowe's and bought a. First off, dude, I fucking hate. I mean, any running errands this time of year is, I don't get. I rage out, dude. I rage out. I bought a 5-gallon bucket from Lowe's, and it took me like 50 minutes. I was in there forever.
Yeah, dude, you start to understand how people murder each other in parking lots.
Yeah, dude, manslaughter is understandable.
You're just like, I'm just gonna knock this guy out. I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I pulled into a parking spot the other day and hopefully
I was just beating someone with a 5-gallon bucket I just bought. Just like, get the fuck out of my way.
I went to this huge parking lot, strip mall parking lot the other day. Everyone's flying around trying to get parking spots, and like someone's backing out, and then I pull up and put my blinker on, and this guy fucking flies in like shit car, just like, but it's like old crazy dude flies in.
Yeah.
He starts giving me the finger, like screaming. I don't know what he's saying, but he's just like, and I'm like, you know what, buddy, you can have the spot because either you're gonna shoot me, I'm gonna kill you. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not worth it. But it's like that guy went to like, he's like, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, and then he's like, in a split second, he's like, I'm gonna throw it all away and kill somebody.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? These people go out like, I need bread,
Yeah.
and I may end up just doing 25 to life.
Yeah, dude, that's
It's
literally their day starts as like, I need fucking bread and milk for my wife, and then by the end of the day, they've murdered someone.
It's 20 years in Walpole.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. And that's the thing now, like, you never know who's fucking carrying a gun. You never know who knows jujitsu. It's just like,
which is a lot. Dude, there's some stat where it's like a wildly high amount of people know jujitsu now. The internet's like blowing up jujitsu to the point where like everyone knows a little jujitsu.
That sucks.
I know.
It sucks that everyone now can fight.
Yeah.
But which before, like, if you're just a bigger dude than someone, you just
just like, I'm just gonna win,
maul them.
Yeah, and now it's like, oh god.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
someone
be
half
fucking-
your size could
yeah.
just rock you.
There's probably a lot of people. So
Yeah, I've never. Dude, the closest I've ever gotten. Have you ever gotten like a fight?
no,
Like
not
a
more
real-
than like a drunken push around thing.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like a let's go to the library and like
Yeah.
till someone dies. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The closest the only like fights I've gotten have been like friends, but like, the closest I've ever come. Did I tell you about the time I was going to a fight on a plane?
No.
This is the closest I've ever come to one of the closest I've ever come to a physical altercation was on a fucking
With a stranger.
with a stranger. It was on an airplane. Dude, it was
It's a tough space.
Dude,
It's a tough spot.
It was crazy. It was the crazy. I was, dude, my adrenaline was through the fucking roof. I forget where I was. I was alone. I was coming back from somewhere. It might have been like a ski trip or something out west. And like, I'm on my way back. It's just me. And I got on a plane and I have a middle seat. And I always, whenever I got on planes, I always just let everyone else board first usually because I hate the people that stand up like way too early. So I get on and I have a middle seat. I put my fucking bag up and there's this dude sitting there in the window, and he's like jacked, like light skinned black dude, like Spanish mix, something like that. and he has his laptop open, his headphones on. He's watching UFC fights from last night. There was a UFC fight the night before, like a big fight, and so he like must have like downloaded it to his computer, and he's watching it, and like I like the UFC, so I'm like, oh cool, like I'll like
cool guy.
Cool guy. Like I'll
to,
probably like
whatever.
end up talking about this, like whatever. And I sit down and I figure out how it starts. I'm such a psycho, dude, with like weird shit.
Yeah.
Little things. He's the window. I'm the middle. The person to my left has taken up the arm space, and then they have the outside. And then this guy has taken up both arm spaces.
So you got no armrest.
I got no armrest. I'm in the middle, and that fucking irritates me.
Yeah.
So I'm like sitting there with my shoulders like in. You just feel like a bitch.
Yeah.
And he's like watching his thing, and then he like moves his arm off the thing for a second. And
Grabbed it.
I kind of I put my arm like I think on the back of it.
Yeah.
So I gave him like the front.
Yeah, exactly. That's a solid move.
Yeah, like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Give me a little arm space, and he fucking. This is how crazy this guy is. He fucking pushes my arm off of the armrest. Like
it's very aggressive on an airplane.
Crazy to do. That right there is. I should have just been, like let it go.
Yeah.
But I'm a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
So I like put my arm on the front and kind of like pin his back a little.
Oh God.
Yeah. Not like. Yeah. That was. It was probably.
Now you're putting pressure on his arm and it's the whole thing.
Yeah. But like not. I don't even think I like. I just like put it on. I just like got territory in the front. It's like fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he's like. And now he starts like pushing against my arm like hard.
So now
and
it's
like
now it's
I'm
an
like,
arm push thing.
Yeah, now I'm in a like I'm like using my using my strength to like keep my arm there, and he's like really trying to push it off. And then he like takes one headphone off, and he's like what the fuck's your deal or something like that. And I was like I need arm space or whatever. And he's like watching the fight. Now I'm like, oh, this guy's a fucking psycho, dude. He's not just a casual fan. Now I start thinking about. I'm like, oh, he's jacked. He's watching UFC. I'm like, he's a fucking crazy person.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, we started like kind of going back and forth. And he's like, I'll fuck you up right now. That's what he said to me on a plane.
On an airplane.
Yeah, and my adrenaline was through the roof, and I just started laughing. That's usually my move when I just start laughing at people because it makes them more mad. And then I just started I just wouldn't budge. And then the whole plane ride, we were like going back and forth with the arm thing. It was crazy.
Dude, I'll fuck you up. That guy, like we just said, like that guy, who knows where he was going or why he was traveling, but like that guy was going on a trip.
Yeah.
And he's willing to. I'll fuck you. I'm jail time. I'm
Yeah.
willing to go to prison over an armrest.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of those guys walking around.
Dude, but yeah, like I was like I was like, okay, I'm gonna be fine because we're on a plane. If we were at a bar, it wouldn't even.
Yeah,
I'll
just leave.
I'll walk away. Yeah, but I was like, we're on a plane. Like he's not gonna do anything. But he's like, I'll fuck you up right now. It's like Jesus.
You got to take that a little serious.
Yeah.
Probably.
So I start. So I. Oh, this is my move. This is how I pissed him off. I laughed at him. He said that. I laughed at him and I put my head thing back on and I closed my eyes. Basically, like.
I'm not afraid. Yeah, fuck
yeah,
me up.
Yeah. And I closed my eyes and I just kept pushing on his arm. And then we just basically battled the whole flight.
Yeah.
That was my move.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the closest I've probably ever come to a fight that didn't happen.
Dude, watching the UFC, dude, you know that guy was like in his head. He's like, "It's gonna be me. That's gonna be me."
Yeah, that's
it's
me.
Like that's me.
Yeah, this guy was just sitting on a plane, fucking testosterone on a million,
Yeah.
ready to fuck someone up. And then of course I sit down next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like those guys used to wear like affliction shirts or whatever. It's like those guys would always be like.
Well, those were the dudes you knew you had to worry about those dudes.
Yeah, because they'd done like level 1 and 2 of
Like
10
10 years ago, if you saw a dude in an affliction shirt, you're like, okay, I'll just stay away from him. Now it's like it's like fucking some kind of V-neck T-shirt, and
kid with a suit on, they'll just fucking put you in a pretzel.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's too much.
When I got hired on the fire department, you have to do like a psych exam. I did it in Salem, and it's like a 3-hour thing, and they didn't make you do like a bunch of tests or whatever. And then at the end, it was all over. I was like, so what do you think about me? I like asked the therapist.
Yeah.
she's like, okay, you're good. Like, thank you for coming. And I was like, so what do you think about, like, what were your, she's like, well, because I told her, they ask you about like drugs and stuff, obviously. So I told her I did mushrooms. And, cause I don't know, I was just being honest. I was like, I don't think it'll matter. And she's like looking at my stuff. She's like, well, you're very insightful. You're conscientious, good. She's like, but you're very rebellious. And I was like, and she's like, it's kind of, it's a little concerning. That's what she said.
Concerning?
Yeah, she said it's a little concerning. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, it says here you did mushrooms. And she's like, I think you're gonna do them again. And I was like, she's like, are you gonna do them again? I was like, no. And she's like, would you have done mushrooms if you knew you were gonna get a job, like if you knew you were applying to like a fire department? And I was like, no, I would have never done them. And she's like, I think you're gonna do them again. That's just what she said. It's very funny.
These people, like, there's still places that test for weed. I'm sure it's the same thing. Like, it's like everyone's boozed up 24/7.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, what do you think you're stopping here? Like, I can't drive a forklift if I smoke weed, but I can come in bombed every day. Dude, like, you're not fucking blowing a breathalyzer when you walk into work every morning.
Exactly. And it ends up, it just backfires because, like, people, like especially, like, any, like, civil, like, firefighters, cops, whatever, they're not, you can't have weed in your system or whatever. So everyone just fucking boozes, like, so badly. Like, so badly.
No, everyone does. So nobody cares.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
It's just way more. It's like way more
worse.
dangerous.
Way worse, dude.
Yeah.
That's why this. If they just let, like, cops and firefighters, like, smoke weed, there would be way less. There's so many DUIs. It's like every week. There's like, I know someone at a fire department that got, like, oh yeah, so and so got fucking a Dewey again. They're going to rehab for a month. Like, they might lose their job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just every week.
Yeah. Well, if you could take a couple of chocolate bars, it'd probably be no issue.
Yeah.
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 But nothing that makes sense.
Yeah. So, anyways, how's the fucking boozing going with you?
Need a break. Probably gonna take a break. Usually do a couple of months after the holidays.
I know. You're the most responsible booze bag I know.
Bro, I take like 3 or 4 months off a year, probably collectively.
Yeah,
which is good.
That is good. That is. Yeah. Not straight.
Yeah.
Let's not get too crazy.
Yeah. I mean, anytime it's like, oh, I don't need to ever drink, so it's not that kind of problem.
I'll probably take like a break in like the beginning of the year, maybe. You can't for the holidays; it's impossible.
Yeah, obviously not. And then so usually it's like after New Year's weekend, because you might as well, if you're gonna do New Year's Eve, you might as well stretch it to the January 2nd or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's nothing better. There's nothing when you're like a month in and like you've been working out. It's like sobriety, you're just you're just operating at a different level.
Yeah.
This could just be a coincidence, but every time I take time off, comedy instantly starts going better.
I'm gonna say
you think it's a coincidence.
I'm gonna say it's not a coincidence.
Like I start like randomly getting like people responding to me.
Yeah.
But that's the thing where it's like no one knows.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just one of those things that just everything else is going better. So
it's also the putting out the thing that's with drinking. It's like it kills you for like 2 days. Like there's like no motivation.
At least.
Yeah. So like you can't like put out content because your fucking brain isn't. You're just in a fog.
Yeah, you're you're either drunk, hungover, or getting drunk. That's what, like.
Yeah.
And even if you take a couple days off, you're in that fog. And you're like, I want to put out like a TikTok this weekend.
Yeah.
And you're like, but then you forget, like, oh, I gotta write I gotta sit. First of all, you gotta sit down and write the TikTok.
Yeah.
And you gotta figure out how you're gonna film it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna film it, and then you gotta edit it. It's like, dude, doing all that stuff, like, if you're hungover, you're not doing it.
Yeah.
So then it's like, you're just so behind. But then you start, like, you take a couple of weeks off, you're a month sober, and then it's like, oh, I'm cranking out videos, I'm writing jokes, I'm on shows, I'm putting out clips.
Yeah, you fucking.
And then all of a sudden you're like, why don't I do this all the time?
Because drinking is too much. It's too much fun. Because then you start to like shit starts to go well, and you're like, oh yeah, like
I'm gonna celebrate.
I'm gonna get a couple.
I'm gonna get a couple drinks, ride the wave, and then
the
next thing, 2 weeks later, you're like,
especially it also probably if you haven't I don't know. If you have a 9 to 5, you like work all week. Like you definitely just want to go ham on the weekends. That's probably the bad thing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
it definitely is.
Yeah, but it also it's shitty for me when I have like the middle of the week off and like I'll just like drink for like
and it's like
2 days
and
it's the middle of the week.
Yeah, you take your weekend on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
and then it's like everything. It's all thrown off.
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
Dude, that's what happens when you'll do like a show, or you'll just do like a string of open mics or shows or something, and like so you'll drink like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah,
and you're like Friday hits, and then like you're like I don't even. What am I doing? Like I've already done this.
I know.
Like my
3
weekend's
days in a
not even
row.
real. I hate. And then next thing you know, you're back into Monday.
Yeah,
You didn't get a weekend.
yeah.
It just throws you off.
I wouldn't be able to. I don't know how you do it. I wouldn't be able to like function at work like a real job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like talk to people.
Yeah.
hungover.
Well, I mean, it's not like too bad on the weekdays,
Yeah.
but every once in a while.
And also, everyone else probably does the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably not as. Probably don't go as hard.
Well,
as
dude,
we
it's
do.
not, I don't even go hard. It's just like comedy's like you're just in that environment every
Yeah.
night. So it's like
Yeah.
a couple beers, sit tavern after, and then
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah. Ah, dude,
But-
but it's so much fun.
it is a lot.
It's
Dude,
so much-
being hang out at tavern until like 1:30 is
It's the sickest
always
thing.
fun.
Dude, it's the sickest thing. And that place is the best. It's literally just like a Wednesday at 1 a.m. and it's fucking packed
Yeah.
with like,
Jammed.
yeah, it's great. You're like, who are all these
Yeah.
degenerates? I love it.
don't know.
It's the funnest thing.
I don't
Damn.
know.
I wish drinking wasn't so sick.
Yeah. Dude, we gotta get on the content train.
I know.
We're dropping these episodes.
Dude, I can't fucking do TikTok. TikTok's all about consistency, and I'm the least consistent person of all time.
Yeah, well, dude, that's the thing. If we take like a month off, maybe we crank out like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Because the TikTok is, I don't know, dude. The long sketches are like, you gotta cast people. You gotta get a camera guy that can do your dates. You gotta reshoot. But like, if you put together like TikToks are like low stakes. Not even TikToks, but like reels or something is like low stakes.
Yeah. Dude, the problem is we don't have tits.
Yes, that's the
That's
issue.
the huge issue.
I mean, we could write the funniest stuff ever, but like the thumbnail doesn't have fat cans in it. We're not getting any views.
If it's not some fucking dude, oh my god, and everyone with a chick is just a hot chick is just the least funny thing of all time. If we could figure out a way to incorporate if we could like be really like true funny, but then also have a hot chick in it, I feel like that's a good recipe. But it's impossible.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a cheat code.
Yeah.
But we'll do numbers.
Yeah, dude, you like need, dude. We just need chicks. Just get like fucking.
Maybe I'll just get ripped up and buff. Let's just get six packs.
Let's just get jacked.
Yeah,
No, because then we'd have to stop
yeah.
being degenerates. But whatever. I don't know, man. Yeah. So there we go. That's about it. What do we have for time, Maddie? 12 minutes. Damn, son. Nice. All right, fucking.
Let's hit those articles.
Yeah, let's fucking hit the articles. Did any of those catch your attention?
Yeah, I saw the Seth Rogen one.
Oh yeah.
That guy. We run through him again.
Yeah, I'll run through them and then we can pick. Kim Jong Un bans all their jackets. The
That's
shooting at the mall. That is wicked funny. The Chinese app. That fucking the social debt. It's literally just like if you're near people, it's just like stay away from him. He's poor.
Dude, that could be. That's coming.
That's coming. Dude. That's coming.
That's
dude.
coming.
AOC saw that and she's like, yes.
Yes.
It's gonna be like racist if you're like, oh, this person's like tweeted something racist, like.
Yeah, but it's like then, or yeah, even if you follow these people on social media or like you like that tweet,
Yeah.
and it's like, but who's the problem is it's who's creating the definitions for all these things is like,
Yeah.
no, it's a joke.
Yeah.
No, you're racist.
Yeah.
No, it's a joke.
Yeah.
You don't have to stay away from me.
Oh, Ghislaine Maxwell, that whole thing. The dude with the obituary that told people. So there's this guy fucking died. This is actually kind of funny. It's not even. I don't know. It just made me giggle.
Yeah.
Some dude was a huge fucking Nebraska Cornhuskers fan, and then in his obituary, he's like wrote this whole thing. He's like, in lieu of flowers, place large bets on the Nebraska Cornhuskers this week, which is very funny.
Dude, that's a good way to get your grave defaced.
yeah, dude. They raised like I think it was like $5,000 or something on the game, which is just funny. And then Matt Damon is writing a book about clean water, dude. Why, dude? Why? What made him think he can do that?
There's got to be some like long-term money play there.
Yeah.
He's got to be plugged in as like the spokesperson for some like water super PAC or something.
Definitely.
He's got a couple mil.
Big water.
Yeah,
big water is just like
big water. Dude, I was just listening to something where they're doing like they're gonna like commoditize like air and like not.
Dude, what is going on?
I don't know.
AOC's like social debt program.
Air is gonna be
air is money, costs money.
Yeah, air is gonna be like publicly traded.
Yeah, yes, dude. Dude, we need to seize the means of production. We need to fucking start controlling air. That's wicked funny. My dad was telling me one time that like he was like, I remember when they first started selling bottled water, and he was like, everyone thought that was like wasn't going to be a thing. Like he was like, everyone was like, this is fucking crazy. And like obviously now it's just like huge.
Well,
this 50 million bottled water brands.
Yeah. Well, that's convenience. People want it. People want to be able to drink water. People want to be able to breathe. Right? That's where
it's foolproof.
That's where that's going.
Yeah. They're like, what are the basic things that people need in life?
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be kids on fucking couches with their VR headsets watching like porn in the metaverse and like don't like shelling out money to breathe.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
like, Mom, I'm dying over here. Give me a credit card.
Yeah. Literally, yeah. Because dude, maybe that'll be like air quality will just be so bad that like if you want good like premium air in your house,
yeah, you gotta have the
pump
good
in.
social credit score.
Yeah,
it's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be so
Hopefully
fun.
we're dead before then.
God, I mean, I'm sure we will be. We'll be dead pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it.
Dude, the Seth Rogen one. That guy.
I don't even know if I have an article on that. That was just.
I know the story though. He was I forgot who it was. Someone tweeted like, my car got broken into in L.A. He's like, this is a third world shithole city. It's like, relax, dude.
Yeah.
And then Seth Rogen went and responded to him and was like,
so he responded to like some rando.
No, it was a verified person.
Oh.
He was like, yeah, well, I've lived here for 15 years. Like, getting your car broken into is just like part of life. I'm like,
yeah.
I guess. Whatever, dude. Seth Rogen is the biggest fucking jerk off, dude.
Dude,
that guy.
Yeah, what a fucking.
He made the biggest fucking 180 from like.
Yeah.
Just being
super
like
bad.
Funniest, just like funny movies.
Yeah.
And he's just like an all time. He got too big, dude. He's like a Hollywood douche now.
Yeah, this is what. Yeah, literally. Him. I mean, he also. He's like him and Apatow are boys, and like he did the same fucking thing.
Yeah, dude. Apatow, like, he was like going at Bill Burr at one point.
Yeah.
It was like, he was like big on the. Apatow was like speaking out against like comedians, like free speech. So, like I was like, bro, you made your career doing like saying this stuff 15 years ago, and now that you made your millions, you're gonna start policing.
Yeah, he was big. He spoke out against like Shane Gillis when Gillis got fired from SNL. Like it's just like, dude, what do you do? Even if like, just keep your mouth shut. If anything, you know what I mean?
Well, dude, he's a big producer now, so he's not a comedian anymore.
True.
So he's got to keep like,
which I heard he sucks.
Yeah, because he doesn't ever do stand up. He uses his name to get on stage.
Yeah, exactly. He did. I think he tried stand up back in the day, and I read his book Sick in the Head, which is pretty. It was pretty good. It's just him like interviewing a bunch of comedians, which is fine. And like I think he tried stand up way back in the day, and like. Obviously like failed at that, but he was more of like a writer and director anyway, so he did that for 20, and then all of a sudden he just wants to try stand up again. Yeah,
and he's like he's bumping people because of his name.
Yeah, I heard it's a snooze fest when he's on stage.
It can't be good.
No,
dude, you're saying like even fucking Burr and Chappelle and those guys are like they've ran out of stuff to talk about.
I know.
They're so out of touch.
Yeah.
What do you think? Apatow's like next level out of touch.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna have some like hot takes on issues?
Yeah, he was never funny to begin with, and then now he's like super rich in Hollywood, so he's definitely not gonna be good. Where those guys at least were like funny for years.
Yeah.
But now, they're just too. Yeah, you gotta just like be poor. I think if you get that rich, you just gotta like. I mean, you're not gonna give everything up, but you gotta figure something out. You gotta be in touch.
Yeah, you gotta
people.
just find a way to stay attached. But I don't know, man. With the it's internet land now.
Yeah.
And everyone's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
I don't know, dude. Some internet personality just got shot dead in LA the other day, just like walking to the convenience store
Because
not because of who he was, but just like he's just out in the street, just like walking. Like you can't be out. He's in LA, just got fucking shot.
Yeah. Oh, who's that? Dude, who's the Memphis rap?
Oh yeah,
young
I know that guy.
Dolph, something like
Young
that.
Dolph,
He got shot and killed. But dude, this is fucked up. I kind of like this trend of rappers getting shot again.
Yeah,
It's kind of good. Dude, we're back.
back.
Yeah, because there's like the whole like the 90s like East Coast West Coast beef and like all these rappers are like dying.
Yeah.
And then for a while it was like nothing. And everyone was like rap used to be real, like it was like real like gangsters and like blah 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 and all these people are fake now, and now it's just back to like rappers have bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, all the Chicago rappers are. Well,
Yeah.
dude, I was just reading something like there's no Chicago rap scene anymore. Like, you know, like what's his name?
Oh wow.
Like Chief Keef
Chief
and all
Keef,
those guys.
yeah.
Like from like 2012 to like 2018, it was like a huge scene.
Yeah.
Like there's nobody left.
Because they all died.
They've all been murdered. There's like hundreds of murder. They've all been murdered.
Yeah, dude, I went on like a Wikipedia deep dive on Chicago in like the in like South Side of Chicago, and like, dude, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking. I think they had 3,000 and something people shot and killed last year, or shot that. Yeah, it was like
just
something
in like a couple like blocks.
Yeah, There's like. Chief Keef from like O Block.
Yeah, O Block.
Which is named after I forget the name. It's like Odin or something like that.
Yeah.
It stands for like a kid that was like some famous like rapper kid that was like shot on there. Like all the blocks are like named after like
dead people.
dead people. Yeah, it's looking funny.
Dude, I just read a story like 2 days ago. A kid from Chicago got murdered. The next week, his mother got fucking murdered at his like memorial service.
Damn,
that's next level.
Dude, even in like the mafia days, like when there was like a funeral, they would like that's like off.
Yeah.
That's
not anymore.
We don't do that. Yeah, no, they're fucking nuts, dude. Yeah, they all have. It's also funny. I always think because like I love DaBaby, which you sound so stupid saying.
Hey, he's got good music.
DaBaby as like a white dude. You're like, I like the baby.
DaBaby.
But I do like him, and he just shot some dude at Walmart that like in front of his like kid.
Yeah. I know that story.
But it's funny to like think about that kid's like family just like seeing DaBaby.
And now he's huge
everywhere. Yeah, like
he's
everywhere.
rapping about. He like raps
literally
about
like
it.
yeah. He's like yeah. He's like I'll use my stick. You know what I mean? And they're just sitting there like fuck, dude. He took my kid.
Yeah, it's got to be tough.
Yeah, no, I'm all about it, dude. I think there should be more fatal rapper beefs, and I would like to see it spill over into like country music and stuff, like other genres. Just Luke Bryan, like just going ham, dude. He just blows away fucking.
That'd be like that. Then they start reporting as like because it's like Southern white guys with like active shooter situations.
Yes. Why? Yeah, it would be like a whole thing. Like, why are all these white men killing people? I mean, all these black.
The rappers, like no one's paying attention.
No one cares. Yeah, it's so funny. That'd be fucking tight if there was fucking beef. The Luke Bryan would have fucking fired back at that dude at Mandalay Bay, dude. If he was strapped.
Yeah, if he was strapped.
dude, you got to think about that. There would be no more mass shootings at country concerts if all the country dudes were strapped up.
They're all.
Damn. Can you imagine he just pulled out like an AR and just starts firing back?
He starts firing into the crowd.
Oh, dude. That'd be fucking terrible.
He's in on it with fucking Paddock.
He's like, yeah, we are doing this. What's up, bro? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. That and the whole fucking Travis Scott thing was funny, too. Which, that'll be forgotten. That's already forgotten about.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's done. His lawsuits is like, yeah, dude, it'll be back on tour.
O.J. Simpson is on Twitter every day, just chopping it up with people, and he's straight up cut a lady's head off, dude. And like,
he's the most entertaining dude on Twitter.
I know. I haven't. Do you follow him? I gotta follow him.
I don't follow him, but I always see his stuff pop up anyway.
Yeah,
because there's so many people of it.
Dude, he's
hey, Twitter world.
It's the juice.
It's the juice. He's just in a golf cart.
Yeah.
Just murdered 2 people.
Yeah. But if you go to the comments, I think it's like the replies. It's all just like knives.
Yeah.
And, like crazy shit. Oh man. Yeah, that'd be fucking great, man. There should be more celebrities. Actually, celebrities have been killing people lately. Like Alec Baldwin, dude. Like he has a body now.
He's got a body.
Dude, he should lean
He
in.
hits a teardrop.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, gets a fucking face tattoo. That's
Dude,
what
that
you
story's
gotta
wild.
do. I know. People were like mad at him. It's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, who knows the story? So the girl who was like supposed to be in charge of the guns,
the
like
armorer?
24. Yeah,
Which is
The
It's funny
armor.
that everyone now knows what an armorer
yeah,
is.
dude. Everyone's an armor expert
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Everyone's like,
yeah.
she wasn't qualified.
Yeah.
I know armoring.
Yeah,
whatever.
one day before that happened, no one had even heard the word armorer in
Yeah.
their lives, and now
Yeah, and
everyone's
now
an
it's
expert.
like everyone's fucking
Yeah.
mass tweeting about it.
Well, it's the fucking. I work with a kid who's like a theater kid, and he was like an armorer, so he had like all these takes on it.
So he knew.
He knew.
Well,
what
hey,
was up.
I respect that.
Yeah,
You know what you're talking about.
but like I don't know.
Dude, then there's the other part of the story where they're like, yeah, they were actually using the gun for like target practice out back.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Like they're like, yeah, they used the same gun.
What the? Oh, that's you're asking for
They
trouble.
were
dude.
just like they were like live shooting with it out back. They're like, yeah, we need that gun in like an hour. And they're like, all right, we'll get it back to you.
Yeah. They're just hammering out back, just fucking blowing.
Yeah, just
away
some like
targets.
fucking lights guy.
Yeah.
Like, let's go shoot.
Yeah, it's like 2 drunk fucking guys that hold the fucking boom mics.
Yeah.
They're like, can
It's not
we
even getting
take this
paid.
for a little? Yeah. They're bragging about it. They're like, dude, it's sick working on movie sets to let you shoot guns and
Yeah.
they play with all the swords. They're just sword fighting all the time. And then there's this poor 20-something-year-old girl who just like now she is.
Yeah, they don't even know she doesn't even know they took the gun. Next thing you know, she's like, that's gonna be a wild scene in that wherever that
I wonder
was.
I wonder when that movie's gonna come out.
That's not coming out. They can't release that.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
You just pour like $100 million into an Alec Baldwin movie, and then he just kills someone. And you're just like, well, guess we're not making that.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably do good numbers. It would
It would do
it'd be
huge
canceled
numbers.
on Twitter, though. It'd be like 4 people on Twitter would make sure they didn't release it.
Yeah, they should like one day a year. They should release all this shit that. Like they should like release that movie. They should release the Steve Irwin video when he got fucking murked.
Oh, they have video of that?
Yeah, they were filming when that's one of the craziest things of all time is that video had never leaked. Never. They
Yeah.
must, because it was just a boat. They probably like made a pact on the boat. They're like, we're gonna
If
destroy
this leaks,
Yeah.
we're all fucking gonna come kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
If that when did that happen? If that happened, that would be leaked in 2 seconds. Someone
Yeah.
would hack
Oh,
the fucking thing.
100%.
I didn't
Now
know the video of
Bindi Irwin's out here fucking slutting it up. A little.
Bindi
Isn't that the girl? His
I
daughter's
have
name?
no idea.
Yeah, that's her name.
Sounds
Bindi.
exact. That sounds like
Yeah, Bindi. And then he has like the gay kid. He's like, that kid's gonna make so much. That kid's probably making so much money.
his son.
Steve Irwin's
Oh,
gay,
he's
gay
just-
son
he's
is
just
like the
like
most,
the next
the
dude.
cutest fucking.
Is he doing the same?
Yeah, he's like wicked into animals, and he's taken over in his father's footsteps.
Nice.
Yeah, something about loving animals and being gay is a thing.
People. It's marketable.
Yeah,
People like that.
yeah. I think gay dudes just have just love animals. Like there's like
Is that a stat?
yeah. I bet you it is a stat. I bet you there's a correlation there. Think about all what are the Sigmund and who are the 2
Freud.
tiger dudes?
Yeah, Siegfried and Royd.
Siegfried and
Royd.
Royd. I said
No,
Sigmund
fuck,
Freud. That's
Sigmund
the
Freud.
psychologist. I'm an idiot. Yeah, they're gay.
Dude, the tiger
Tiger
ate
King?
one of them. I didn't watch that. He was?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He had fucking dude. He was hiring just like young dude. Like there's a thing on the show which like this has been talked about a million times, but it's still funny. Some kid like out of college, just some young, good-looking stud, just a straight kid. He just hired him there and then just slowly converted him into like getting banged out. And like, dude,
I
Tiger,
never watched Tiger King. I
dude,
don't know
tigers will make you. It'll make you turn gay.
Tigers.
Yeah, like if you're working with tigers and if someone guy is like, these are my tigers, also suck my dick, you'll be like, all right,
All
man.
right, I'm down.
Yeah, these tigers are so cool. I'll suck dick to just work with them.
Damn.
Yeah, he was hiring just like methed out gay dudes there.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I mean,
I missed it.
it's the boat's
It's
gone.
sad.
I never watch things when they're popular. I always like end up missing the boat and like going back. I'm like that.
I don't
with
watch
music,
anything.
too. Yeah, me
Every
neither.
time someone's like, "You seen this?" No,
Yeah, dude, same.
never seen it. Don't have time.
Too busy boozing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna be hungover on TikTok. I'm not gonna watch a show.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't. The only things I've watched lately are Love on the Spectrum, which is unbelievable. You got to watch that. It's about like autistic kids that are dating.
That's gotta be
It's
wild.
Good. It's good. It's really good. It's
I
very.
can't believe they can even put that on TV.
I know. It's like really rides the line between being like a good lighthearted thing, and then sometimes you're like, are they
making fun of them?
Are they making fun of them?
They
It's
they
really
have
weird.
To be.
Yeah, it's strange.
It's entertainment. At the end of the day, it's entertainment.
At the end of the
Like,
day, they know what they're
they
doing.
know exactly what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. And then that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't get into like serial killers too much. But yeah. That's about it, dude. What else we got?
There was what was it? Fuck.
Oh, the other articles. Let's see. We'll do one more and then we'll fucking wrap this shit up. Kim Jong-un bans leather jackets. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, why was that? Because he didn't want him to look like.
Yeah.
They didn't want people looking like him.
Yeah. So, let me get this fucking article up. Yeah. Apparently, yeah. Supposedly, this dude, he just all of a sudden. What are they're gonna ban like flat tops too? You know what I mean?
Dude, it sounds like he could just do like such a why leather jackets.
I don't know. He's just into
Just be
it.
like, dude,
So it says North Korea banned leather coats that copy the style of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. He popularized the leather jacket in 2019. It was only worn by rich people that can afford it. Fake leather was then soon imported and worn by people with less money. So it was just a country
Classic.
of dudes in leather jackets, bro. It probably looked like Reservoir Dogs. It was just like.
as soon as that shipment came in,
Dude,
all the poor people were like, "Oh hell yeah!"
Dude, it's just an entire country of emaciated Korean dudes just walking around in leather
oversized
jackets.
jackets.
Yeah, just walking around in pleather jackets, dude. So yeah, he fucking.
Who's making the leather jackets? If he's like, if only rich people can wear leather jackets, like why are they even letting them import that?
I don't know, but it also doesn't make sense because did you see that South Korean chick that went on Rogan?
Oh
Park?
yeah, I watched a little bit of that.
That was a very, very good podcast. Actually, it was pretty. It was
that
pretty
was she. People were like it was so good, like it's almost not even real. Like
I
she's
know.
like faking it.
It does seem because I don't know. It does seem. She's gotten so much work done too.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know, man. But yeah, but she was just like the whole time it was just like how shitty the country is and then poor. And then now he's banning leather jackets there. It's like, do they have leather jackets? Yeah, yeah. If they have leather, how bad?
I mean, how bad could it be?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have a leather jacket.
They seem pretty cool. Dude. They're just
everyone just walking around looking sweet.
Yeah. Just tilling the field with like Ray-Bans on.
Yeah,
and
everyone's
leather.
piping.
Yeah. They're all fucking, dude. Oh man. Yeah, it's hard to fuck when you're hungry, so it's probably not that much fucking going on
Yeah,
there.
probably not.
You know what I mean? Oh man. So yeah, dude. This is not bad. What do you have any what else we got to promote? Oh, December. Yeah. Talk about Naughty Doctors in Southie real quick. December 11th.
Yeah, we started with that though.
Yeah. But you know, just to remind the people.
Yeah, so we got Naughty Doctors Comedy Showcase 6th Gear in Southie at 10 p.m. start. So go out, get dinner, get some drinks, and then come over to 6th Gear December 11th.
Yeah.
Solid lineup.
And then if anyone is in the Cape or in the South Shore, I have a show at Red Nun in the Cape on December 9th, and then 6th Gear on December 11th, and Capo in South Boston on December 15th. Come to one of those and support the comedy. That's about it. And then all the usual. This will get better and better. But yeah. We'll put a video on YouTube. Find us on YouTube and all that stupid shit. Whatever.
Yeah, anywhere you
know
can
what
find anything.
Yeah.
Look us up.
You know what it is. And thank you to Maddie Mayhem for putting this all together. Find him on socials and follow his shit.
Hell yeah.
All right. Word.
All right.